Hello, my name is John Tao. I'm the Vice President of After North Hmong Club. I want to first off say I want to thank everyone for attending Hmong Club's Global Week 2018. I'm sure most of you guys want to be here, and for those who do, I want to personally say thank you for taking your time out of your day to learn about our Hmong culture. In the Hmong culture, it's customary to greet a friend by saying hello. In the Hmong tongue, we say "Nao Zhong." Given that we're all friends here, I'd like to take this opportunity to greet each other. But first, I want everyone to practice saying "Nao Zhong." All right. To say hello in Hmong, we say "No," and the second part is "Zhong." No meaning live, Zhong meaning good. On the count of three, I want everyone to turn to a partner and say "Nao Zhong." And if you don't have a partner, I want you to, in your loudest voice, to say "Nao Zhong" to the whole building. 1, 2, 3. All right, that was perfect. Okay, now we're all done with formalities. I want everyone to sit back, relax, and make sure you're not fall asleep. Although I will be going through multiple things today, I want everyone to go home remembering two things. I want everyone to remember who the Hmong people are and why they are here. But first, let's talk about what it means to be Hmong. To be Hmong means to be free. We are a nomadic group of people, which means we don't have a physical country of our own. We're spread out among many countries around the world. Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, China, France, Australia, and most importantly, the US. Although we don't have a country, it doesn't mean we don't have a home. In Hmong culture, we have 18 clans, or last names. We have the Changs, the Chang, the Chews, the Fang, the Hers, the Her, the Kang, the Ko, the Ku, the Li, the Lor, the Mo, the Pa, the Tao, the Vang, the Vu, the Zhong, and the Yangs. It's a lot. An interesting fact relating to our Hmong clans or last names is that in the Hmong culture, we cannot get married to people with the last name or have kids with them. This belief comes from a superstition that children born from the same clan will end up sick or deformed. Although not common, there are people who do have kids in the same clan, and those people are often excluded in social events. As of right now, there's no evidence that doing such actually results in deformity, but it's still a common practice nowadays. In Hmong culture, there are two dialects, or actually there are multiple, but there are two main dialects, Hmong Do and Hmong Green. Hmong Do means Hmong white, and Hmong Green means Hmong Ling. Hmong Do is the official language of the Hmong people, and Hmong Green, although very similar, is slightly different. Although there are many dialects, there are several subcategories of dialects, like the Chinese dialect, the Tao, the Laotian, and the Vietnamese dialect. All right, so we have a very important leader in our Hmong culture. His name is General Vang Pao. General Vang Pao, born in 1929 and passed away in 2011, he was a general for the Hmong army. General Vang Pao started as a sergeant in the French colonial army. Later, he became an officer in the Laotian army. He regained the title as the chief of the secret army in his time. Under his service, he led over 10,000 Hmong people to fight against the Vietnam communists in 1954. How did the Hmong people arrive in the US? An agreement between the CIA and the Hmong people during the Vietnam War is the reason why the Hmong people are here in the US. Between 1955, the Hmong people fought side by side with the US and South Vietnam against the North Vietnam and the Communist Soviet Union. 18,000 Hmong people sadly perished during the Secret War. This led to many things. The effects of the war was costly. The Hmong people, they lost their home. And under the agreement that the US would relocate into the US, many Hmong people were relocated and flown overseas. Upon arriving in the US, many Hmong people received threats because no one knew why they were here. It was a secret war. There was a language barrier which made it hard to talk and communicate with other people. Many families got relocated all over the US, most settled in California, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and North Carolina. Today, most Hmong people have a good education. Most of us are legal citizens and have adapted into the US lifestyle. We have a written language, Bahay. Some cultures we still keep intact are our food, egg rolls, nava, and sticky rice. We still have our home clothes and our dance and our wedding traditions. In our weddings, the groom pays the bride's family $5,000 in a dowry. There are 3 main steps in a Hmong wedding. The first is to inform the ancestor of joining the 2 families together. The second, to inform the family's family, to inform the families of the bride. And hukli, to bind the individual as one couple. This normally results in people wrapping a white rope around each other's hand and giving personal advice to the newly couple. Today, I cover 2 of the Hmong people. We are a nomadic group of people who lived in multiple places. The reason the Hmong people are in the US is because of the Vietnam War. Many lives were lost during this time, but the one good thing that did come out of it was the Hmong people finally found a home, a place to call home. Thank you.